What is up, YouTube? It's a KoRupT here. I'm doing another Fallout walkthrough, Fallout New Vegas walkthrough. I haven't done this video in quite some time. I really just haven't had the time to, really edit it and upload and do a commentary. And I'm actually not going to do a commentary over the whole gameplay, just because it's about 24 minutes long. Maybe next time I'll actually just record live, commentary instead of just doing one over, my editing software. So I just, that way it's a little bit more entertaining and not just kind of gameplay the whole time. But I mean, if that's what you like, I definitely understand. For the most part, I sometimes just like to listen to the game and kind of watch somebody play rather than, hear somebody talk over it the whole time. But anyways, I'm just going to kind of get into this. I do have some more gameplay that I'm going to be uploading soon. I just need to get around to editing it. Don't really have too much time, but I'm definitely going to be uploading a lot of Fallout here soon because I feel like I just really need to complete some of my let's plays or walkthroughs that I haven't done, because I have, for the longest time, I didn't really do. I was supposed to do World War II, and I did that, finished that. I was supposed to do Fallout 4, and I was supposed to do Modern Warfare 2 and New Vegas. So I did a little bit of Spec Ops. Really was for Modern Warfare 2, and then for Fallout 4, I did like one episode. And then for New Vegas, same thing. Well, actually, I did 2 episodes for New Vegas, but it kept getting copyrighted, so I had to edit it and try and get it to work the way it should have. But I kept getting copyrighted for music playing in the background, so I just decided to turn off music altogether. It's not really like I'm getting monetized or making money off the videos yet, but it's still something that I want to consider doing. I don't want to have any strikes against me, when I'm uploading videos. So that's kind of just a big thing that I wanted to do as well. I'm also going to put some more time into editing the videos, just because, I did some stupid shit on here, and I thought it'd be funny to maybe just, throw some, special effects or just kind of, stuff like that. I'm really going to try and focus on editing them a little bit more, just because I feel like, the better my content is, even though I don't get a lot of views, I feel like the better my content is, the more, the better chance I'll have somebody, staying on my video, watching my videos. I know I have a couple people that watch my videos, and my first video was actually, pretty successful. I was actually surprised I got about like 40 views, and it really made me happy. And right now I'm sitting about 21 subs, which is really cool. I didn't, I was stuck on the 14 subs for, so long, and I'm finally getting some, some growth, as you would say. Not much, but it's enough. I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here, and I'll continue to going over the commentary, just because it's a cutscene.
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
And if you're looking for...
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so... You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around good. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've... Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was... Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Sure, there'd be caps in it for you. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything. I don't know why it took an interest in... It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people... Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. Most travelers heading south. There's always something interesting going on. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than...
Alright, we finished up that cutscene. I'm going to go ahead and continue where I left off. If you want me to maybe just leave the cutscenes in next time, well, not the cutscene, but the monologue, I guess, would it be called, or dialogue? I really have no clue. But if you want me to leave that in next time, just so it's, you know, more of the actual raw gameplay instead of just kind of skimming through it, definitely leave that in my suggestions or my comments. I'll definitely take note of that. I'll also take note of what my boy Connor said. He said that, you know, with the cutscenes, the commentary of the game, you know, through the characters that you speak through, and, you know, just kind of the long travelings that you do between, you know, different towns is part of Fallout. And, you know, if you're watching Fallout, I'm sure you want to see all that stuff. I didn't really think about it too much, so my next video that I'll be putting out should be a good, you know, solid, you know, unedited, just full straight through. But I'm gonna go ahead and pause off here because there's another cutscene, and I'll recontinue.
That's close enough. Who are... Sorry about the gun. We got off to a bad start. What say we... Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, I was thinking to myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours? Start with Sunny Smiles.
Alright, now that we got that cutscene wrapped up, I also wanted to go into a little bit more as well about the gameplay, the length. So if you are watching this video, it should be about roughly 24 minutes and some odd seconds. And I do see some videos, I just kind of, you know, just taking into what other people do, and I really just want to kind of maybe keep it short. That's just my personal preference, but I'm just taking, you know, other videos into consideration as well. And I'll go ahead and, you know, jump right back on that, but here we're entering another cutscene, so I'm going to just go ahead and let that play out.
Hey there. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite.
Hey, so you're planning on taking on Joe? Feeling thirsty? I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped.
I'll keep an eye out for the...
Howdy. Too dangerous. Wanna kill. Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some... If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. Can do. Another satisfied customer.
Okay, I'm just kind of jumping right back on the subject about the length of the videos. I'll try and keep them between 25 to 30 minutes long. I did take some other videos into consideration, but some people do about hour to, even 5 hours long, just kind of going through the whole game. But I'm going to keep it nice and short, just because it's a lot easier for me on my end to edit it and upload it, rather than making a whole hour-long video. Maybe I will do it. It just kind of, per request, I would do that. I just want to make sure that, if anybody's watching, leave a comment and let me know whether or not you want me to, keep the duration that it is now, or if you want me to just go ahead and upload it, hour length, just a full uncut, gameplay, no edits, of course, edits here and there, but, nothing like major where it, cuts out any cutscenes. That way it's just, long and in its integrity. So, here's another cutscene coming up. I'm going to go ahead and exit off the commentary, and I'll continue off after this.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me. Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Alright, so now that we got that cutscene out of the way, I just want to say I'm going to go ahead and sign off of this commentary here very soon. I'm going to let the video play out for the next 10 or 8 minutes or so that it has left. I do want to say that something funny happens here when I'm trying to fight one of the powder gangers. I really forgot how to play this game apparently. It was real rusty. It's been quite some time since I've even played Fallout in general, or played too much in general. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. It would mean a lot to me. I'm just trying to grow my channel. And if you want some more content, just let me know. I'll be producing more as soon as I can.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready.
Time to look alive. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we... At least 6. Joe Cobb and... I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't...
Bruh.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here. I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan.